Spotting little goofs in Peppa Pig episodes is always a good time, and it's even better getting to share them with all of you. In this video, we'll be pointing out a few more slip-ups we've discovered in Peppa Pig. In the Great Barrier Reef episode, Peppa and her family continue enjoying their Australian vacation. At the very beginning, there's a barbecue grill visible by the front door. Later, everyone hops into Mrs. Kangaroo's submarine for an exciting journey beneath the waves to visit the Great Barrier Reef. However, when they return from their underwater adventure, the barbecue grill has mysteriously vanished. Unless someone swiped it while they were out, it ought to still be there. Perhaps Australia has its own version of Mr. Fox lurking around. In the episode In a Fairy Tale, we see the pig family heading over to Grandma Pig's house. Just outside, they bump into Mr. Wolf. If you take a close look, you'll notice he's dressed in a purple outfit, complete with a shirt and tie underneath. But once everyone goes inside, there's Mr. Wolf again, sitting at the table for lunch. Only this time his shirt and purple tie have mysteriously vanished. And that's not the only odd thing. At one point, Grandma Pig places a big pile of potatoes in the middle of the kitchen table. The camera then cuts to Grandpa Pig happily talking about how much he loves potatoes. But when the shot zooms out to show the whole kitchen, every character now has a potato on their plate. And strangely, both the serving dish and the rest of the potatoes have completely disappeared. Maybe Mr. Wolf wasn't joking when he said he was really hungry. Because it seems like he might have eaten every last potato, dish and all. In the episode, Madame Gazelle's house, Peppa, George, Mummy Pig, and Daddy Pig go to visit Madame Gazelle. Once inside, the family quickly notices that her house is being pushed over by a tall tree standing next to it. Now, if you watch closely, you'll see that at first there's nothing at all on the tree's branches. But later in the episode, when Mr. Bull climbs up the tree, an owl, a bird's nest, and a beehive have suddenly appeared. Yet earlier, it was clear the tree was completely bare. A little bit of cartoon magic, perhaps? In the episode Daddy Pig's Birthday, Peppa, George, and Mummy Pig are busy setting up a surprise for Daddy Pig. In one scene, as Peppa and George carry buckets of water, Mummy Pig walks out of the house holding 4 balloons. But when the family finishes tying them to the tree branches, there are suddenly 6 balloons, 2 more than before. It seems like we've witnessed a balloon multiplication miracle. But the mystery doesn't end there. When Daddy Pig arrives and is led to the surprise, you might notice something odd about the balloons. The colors aren't quite the same as they were when they were first hung up. In particular, the yellow and pink balloons have mysteriously swapped places. Looks like these balloons might be a little bit magical after all. In the episode The Balloon Ride, Peppa and her family visit a town fair. At the fair, Miss Rabbit runs a lucky draw, with a hot air balloon ride as the prize. In one scene, if you look closely, you'll see the hot air balloon sitting beside Miss Rabbit's stall, and next to the balloon, there's absolutely nothing. But here's the mistake. When Peppa wins the lucky draw and they prepare to take off, suddenly there are 2 flagpoles standing next to the balloon, even though they weren't there before. And that's not the only odd thing in this episode. As the balloon floats up into the sky, Peppa starts singing a song. If you pay attention here, you'll notice Peppa is sitting between Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig. But when the camera zooms in on her, she's suddenly at the edge of the basket with no one behind her. There's another inconsistency, too. At one point, there's an anchor rope clearly visible in front of Peppa. Yet, moments later, when she accidentally drops her teddy, the rope has vanished. Even when they descend to rescue Teddy, the anchor rope is nowhere to be seen. But oddly enough, a little while later, it magically reappears right in front of Daddy Pig. Honestly, it seems like this hot air balloon has a few tricks of its own.